All right, guys, day 4 of the 31-day Becoming a Better Man challenge. So today's task is, writing down 5 rules, kind of like, I don't know, I guess your code that you live by, so 5 rules that you have to live your life by, right? So the author, Joel Gandara, he shared a few of his, so I kind of incorporate some of his, and plus, add in some of mine. So rule number 1 is eating habit, right? So kind of like my dietary habit. So for a while now, like, I don't eat pork. So number 1 for me is I do not eat pork, right? So whether you're religious or not, like, you ever wonder why, like, the Jewish community or even the Muslim and Catholics too, not supposed to be eating pork. It's in the Bible, right? So, but you ever wonder why? Why is that they chose that animal in particular? So if you guys know, like, not to get a little bit too technical, but like those professional bodybuilders, they don't eat pork either, right? And it has to do something with the enzymes. Like, I remember reading an article, so it was something about the enzymes in pork that kind of stunt the muscle growth, right? So, but that being said, guys, I don't eat pork. And I actually been thinking about going vegetarian, but baby steps, right? Taking baby steps. So actually right now I mostly eat chicken and fish, and of course the occasional hamburger every now and then, right? So, but yeah, no pork. Number 2, drinking habits, in particular, like, these sugary drinks. So I don't drink any soda, no soda. Every now and then I do drink ginger ale. Like, I find like it helps out me digestively, and also when I'm speaking, like if I have like a presentation, it kind of helps out, lubricate the old voice box. So I don't know why, it helps me out, but for the most part, I do not drink soda. And to piggyback on that rule, drinking water. So at least 3 16-ounce bottles of water every day. All right. Number 3 is alcohol consumption, guys. Like, one of the ones that I incorporate from Joel, like, he forces himself, if he does drink, to have a 2-drink max, guys. And I come from the military, Marine Corps in particular, guys, and to say that alcohol is incorporated in the culture of Marine Corps, it's kind of like an understatement, guys. If you guys know, the Marine Corps was actually founded inside a bar, right? So to say like they both go hand in hand, for the most part, I'm not gonna say all Marines like that, but guys, I know I did. Like, I've spent so much damn money in alcohol, wasted so much time, feeling like shit the next day, pardon my French. But yeah, so I'm gonna incorporate that, guys. Like, I don't drink a lot on occasion, but if I do, I'm gonna hold myself to a 2-drink max, right? That way you save yourself a lot of time, money, and of course the next day, feeling like, you can't even function, right? So for those of you that are young, maybe you still got like, a lot of time that you want to party, but believe me, guys, you guys will save yourself so much time, headache, and money, and of course, like, not falling into doing stupid stuff too, All right, so let me see. Number 4 is workouts. Another one I want to incorporate from Joel is that he's only giving himself a 1-day kind of like rest time. So every other day he's working out. So I'm gonna do the same. Like, I was already, my routine was at least 3 times a week, but I'm gonna force myself to like work out a little bit more often. Of course, we got to do the 100 push-ups every day inside the challenge, and now we got to do the air squats as well. All right, so also, and part of the challenge too is, like, we're not supposed to be drinking alcohol or taking drugs or anything like that either throughout the challenge. I mean, if you got like, medical prescription or whatever, then of course you got to take your prescriptions. But if you're doing recreational drugs or all this so-called medical marijuana or whatever, you're not supposed to be doing any of that during the challenge. Okay, but anyway, so yeah. So workout, number 4, every day, maximum only 1-day rest. And rule number 5 is the Sabbath, guys. Like, I am a religious person, I'm not a fanatic, meaning like, I don't kind of, force myself to go to church every day, right? But those of you that do, more power to you. But I am a man of faith, so I always hold the Sabbath, right? I keep the Sunday, no work involved. So I do no work. Of course, if it's an emergency, then of course we got to take care of business. But I try to force myself to do no work on the Sabbath, and I hold that day for, for family. So I like to, spend time with my mother and take her to church on Sunday. So that's kind of like our little thing, to spend quality time together, right? So yeah, those are the 5 rules, guys. So guys, make sure you like and comment below. Let me know some of your rules, some of your code that you live by. And if you guys are interested, I'll put the link to the book so you guys can follow along and start incorporating the challenge as well, right? And of course, guys, don't forget to subscribe. That way you guys get notified when the next video comes out, all right? So I'll see you tomorrow, which will be day number 5, guys. We're about 10% there. Let's keep it going.